Hello everyone, welcome to Model Behavior, the weekly WizKids RPG showcase. My name is Jessa Blackthorn and I am so excited for today's show. I hope you're having a wonderful week. The holidays are upon us, and what better way to celebrate the holidays than with miniatures. Specifically miniatures that I have been promising to show you since the last holiday. But we're finally showing it to you. I was finally able to get my hands on this, and I am so excited to show it off. So today what we are doing is we are unboxing, finally, the collector's edition of D&D Icons of the Realms, the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Now I just want to make it super clear that the reason I chose to use the collector's edition for this is because it has one of every mini in the set in addition to some extras. The collector's edition is extremely limited. There are very few copies of it in circulation. You can buy it direct from dndmini.com, and some retailers do have it, but it's a little bit harder to find, and I don't mean to do that to, make it so you see something you can't get. I want to make sure that you get to see every single mini from the Wild Beyond the Witchlight, and this was the best way to do that. So that's the reason I chose this edition. Pretty much all the minis in it, aside from I think 2 or 3, I think it's 2, are minis that you will be able to get if you buy the starter sets, you buy the premium sets, you buy the regular boosters. So I don't want you to think you're missing out on a whole bunch. If you do want to get the collector's edition, though, it is great. It is awesome. You can get everything at once without buying a bunch of booster bricks, so that's a great option as well. But before we get started with the unboxing, just a couple of reminders. This is a show about WizKids RPG products. I talk about our different RPG product lines depending on the show. Today we're talking about D&D, but we've talked about the other product lines as well. But that being said, if you have questions about any of our other product lines, so HeroClix, Dice Masters, Attack Wing, the best place to get that information is going to be WizKids social media and WizKids.com. We are WizKids Games on Twitter and Instagram, WizKids on Facebook, and of course WizKids.com is our website. Those are going to be the best places to get information about upcoming products for our other product lines. I really only talk about RPG on this show. If you have questions about RPG products, you can put that in the chat. This show is pre-recorded, but I am in the chat answering questions live. So if you type question in all caps and then your question, I will be happy to answer it if I am able to. Sometimes I will let you know that I need to look into it or I'll need a little more time. In that case, you can check out my social media at @the_Blackthorn on Instagram and Twitter, Jessa Blackthorn on Facebook. Normally I go on Twitter and answer any questions that I need further time to look into, just because I do want to get you an answer to your question. Sometimes it's, I have to ask someone or something, and I want to make sure you get your answer, so you can follow me on Twitter, and that's where you're going to get those answers, and I'll always let you know if that's the case. Am I missing anything? If you have questions about our other product lines, and they're not posted on our social media, or they're not posted on our website, feel free to reach out to us via social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It can't hurt to ask. We do our best to answer all your questions there as well. But without much further ado, I am so excited to get into this. This is, of course, the D&D Wild Beyond the Witchlight. These are the Icons of the Realms D&D Wild Beyond the Witchlight miniatures. They are pre-painted. This set is all out now. It is what's called a rolling release. So what that means is that some of the things might not be in at your retailer yet, but everything is technically available now. So it's pretty much a case of retailers are allowed to start selling as soon as they get it in. That's because of the global shipping and logistics crisis. It's been a lot harder to get things in on a certain time frame, so it's easier and better for retailers and publishers and customers to just use a rolling release format like we've done with this one. But we're really excited. So let's jump over to our top-down camera. Just ignore this wire. That is the wire for my camera. It only likes one of my USB ports, so it has to be plugged in kind of at a strange angle, and I apologize for that. So, is that the front? Yep. This is the collector's edition. I'm gonna put it's massive. I'm gonna put it on the table. I don't think it's gonna, I don't think it's gonna fit all on the camera, but the whole box is absolutely huge. It is amazing. So you see it has that fantastic art from the Witchlight book, Ignore My Nails. And it's just really gorgeous and very, very, very well designed. It's got this kind of gold detailing. You know what? I'm actually going to jump over to the other screen so I can really show you the box. And then we'll get into the unboxing. So, this is what the box looks like. I have to sit really far back to actually get the whole thing. And this is specifically the collector's edition. So this is a compilation of all of the miniatures in the set. This collector's edition costs $749.99. And like I said, it's extremely limited, so it might be harder to get your hands on this. But pretty much all the miniatures in here, except for a couple of exclusions, are all available in other ways. You know, it has everything. It has the Valor's Call starter set, it has the League of Malevolence starter set, it has the Swamp Gas Balloon, the Witchlight Carnival, and of course it has all the miniatures that are included in the booster bricks. Also, of course, it has the promo figures, so the Tin Soldiers, Harengon Brigands, it has everything. I have not actually played a campaign in Witchlight yet. I have looked at the Witchlight book a little bit. I haven't looked at the whole thing. I don't like spoilers, but it looks amazing, and I really want to try it out, so I'm thinking of maybe seeing if I can DM a campaign for Witchlight, because I just love it. So this is the back of the box. You can see it shows off all the miniatures. Not all the miniatures, but it shows off a good number of them. But let's get to unboxing it. So let's open it. I have not opened this yet. So does it? Oh, it lifts off. This is going to, all right, hang on. All right, we are opening the box. And I promise I'll go to the top-down camera for the miniatures once the box is open and we get into the unboxing. I want to show you what the inside looks like before I pull things out of it. And to do that, we should be on the screen. Alright, we're getting there. I'm trying to be really careful to not, like, break the box. I don't think it needs that much force. I am just nervous because I'm a clumsy person. I've talked about this before. How scared I am that I'm gonna break my miniatures. Okay, if I do that. There we go. Hello. We're so close. Come on. It's like, I have this problem where, like, I'm pulling it, and then it's like, as soon as I let go, it goes down. It's like Sisyphus. Whoa! We're okay. Everyone is okay. The box is okay. The miniatures are okay. Thank goodness. The miniatures are okay. So we're fine. Let's keep going. So this is what the inside of the box looks like. You can see over here we have the Swamp Gas Balloon. And then some of the other minis are in here. And then it looks like it's all kind of in layers. Let me just flip so. 1 second here. Okay, that is unrelated. So I'm gonna move this over so I don't knock it over again. That sound that you heard was the plastic from the box. So this does come shrink wrapped. So that's important to know. So let's get everything ready so I can show you what the miniatures look like. Alright. One second here. Okay. So it looks like, and I'm confirming this because I wanted to be sure. So it looks like the way this is layered, it kind of is layered by set. So let's start with the Swamp Gas Balloon just because it's kind of off to the side here. So let's get to the top-down screen. So, it's in plastic. So, the swamp gas balloon so this is what it looks like. And it is, I mean, this is the swamp gas balloon from the set, so if you've seen that already, you know kind of what we're looking at. I will say that this is a, so this is a separate figure that you can buy by itself. It is $79.99 to purchase. And then you can see, I know that you've asked me all in the past to show off the bases. The bases are going to be clear, so it's going to be a little bit tough to really capture them on the camera. But I'm going to try my best because I love you. All of you. You are all great. So that's the swamp gas balloon. So I'm going to put that off to the side. And then I'm going to back up a little bit and put this on the floor. Oh, so the collector's edition does come with this little booklet. And so it looks like the little booklet, what it does, and like I said, this only comes really with the collector's edition, so you're not going to see this with other editions of this, but this kind of shows you the rarities of the different figures in the set, which can kind of help you understand what's what, which is really nice. So I think this might be stacked by rarity, so we're going to find out. So we're opening up right now the first layer of plastic. And of course, these are really well packed, so you won't have to worry. If you decide to go with the collector's box, you know, like I said, you don't have to. Almost everything in the collector's box is also available in other formats. You won't have to worry about the miniatures getting damaged or anything. Like, this is really well packed and really well organized. Okay, so first group of miniatures, you can see, I will pull these out one by one. So, first up we have this unicorn, and this is, it says, make sure I read this correctly. Again, I haven't done a campaign here yet. So this is Lamorna, and she is number, I don't know if she's a she, I shouldn't assume. Lamorna is number 29. And there are 50 sculpts in the set, if you don't count the singular premium figure, just based on the numbering on the bases. So next up, we have this. This is this troll. See, and the troll is number 35 of 50. There, you can see that one. I'm gonna just put these over here. Yeah. So I'm gonna put them a little more on camera. So next we have, this is Sugar Lump. And Sugar Lump is 45 of 50. Then we have, I'm actually going to hang on here. Okay. So next we have one of the figures from the Witchlight Carnival starter set. And actually, I think one of them might also be from that starter set. Am I wrong? I'm wrong. Okay. That's okay. Alright. Yeah. So, next one, we have one of the ones from the Witchlight Carnival starter set. And that is, I think it's pronounced Durlagron. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. And because it's from a starter set, it's not numbered. So this is really beautifully painted. Like, the wings on this are really, really, really well done. I really like all the detail here. It's really beautiful. So this is from the Witchlight Carnival starter set. Then we have a little more of a complicated figure, and I'm scared to drop anything. So this is Palasha's tank, and I will show it to you in 1 second. So this is Palasha's tank. This also comes in the Witchlight Carnival starter set. Again, they're not numbered because it's a starter set. That's Palasha's tank. Next we have, and I'll tell you what's from each set. And what I'll do is at the end, I'll point out, like I'll show you together what's from each set. So next we have the Floating Lily Pad. And this is from the boosters. It's number 46 of 50. So look at this. I love the texture on this. I think the texture on this is so cool. I think it's really interesting. I really like it. I think it's fun. Then we have a Fomorian. And then the Fomorian is number 34 of 50. And then we have a Jabberwock. And the Jabberwock is number 48 of 50. So. Of course, we have another figure from the Witchlight Carnival starter set, and this is Northwind and Red. The camera's not catching all the detail on this, but it's really well done. Especially the kind of texturing on the base of this tree character that I'm guessing is Northwind. It's really nicely done. And like I said, this is from the Witchlight Carnival starter set. Then we have an Ornithopter. I really love the, like, vaguely kind of steampunky Victorian vibes going on with this. I think that's probably one of the most exciting things about this campaign and these miniatures. I love it. I think it's so fun. And the Ornithopter is number 47. And then next we have Endolin Moongrave, who is number 43 of 50. And I think she has a removable base. I mean, she does have a removable base. And she has, I think, another piece that goes with her that I don't have in this level, so we'll find it. But like I said, she is number 43 of 50. I think I already showed the base, but I'll show it again. Just to be sure. The 43? 43. I don't have particularly steady hands. That's why I'm never going to take up a career writing on grains of rice at the theme parks. And then next we have... This is a giant snail, number 33 of 50. And this one I really love the painting on. The colors on this are gorgeous. They're so fun. It really looks very realistic. Like I said, 33 of 50. You can't really see. It's hard to see the number in some of these, just because the clear bases. The clear bases are great on the table. They're great to use for your gameplay, but they just are a little bit difficult to see. And that can sometimes make it more challenging. I'm just double checking this. Okay. So next up we have This is a giant toad, number 32 of 50. And look at that, that's so fun. So the texturing on this is really nice, and of course he's eaten someone, and their boots are sticking out of his mouth, and I love that. I think that's so much fun. And then we have the number, which I would really like the camera to focus on, but I hope telling you is sufficient. 32 of 50, it's the giant toad. And that is all. Wait, I think that is all for this first layer. So we're gonna move on to the next. Oh! Well, that makes sense. So we need to go back to the Jabberwock for a second. I found these wings in the box, and I'm like, what do these go with? They go with the Jabberwock. So the Jabberwock has wings that attach to his back. So let's attach them super fast so you can see what the Jabberwock actually looks like. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. You know what? It happens. We found the wings. They are beautiful, and I am excited to put them on the figure. So they do come detached from the figure, so you're just going to have to put them on manually, which is not a problem. I'm just putting them on right now, and then I will show them to you. Yeah, and he has little slots that just the wings stick right into, so it'll be super easy to put together. So I just want to make sure these are secure. I always get nervous putting wings on like dragons and everything, because I'm like, what if I break it? So this is now the Jabberwock. You can see he has these great wings. I thought he was missing something, and I was like, something's weird, but I couldn't figure out why. That's why. So the wings, and he looks great, and very, very intimidating. And don't do what I just did and throw it at the table, because the wings will fall off. Don't throw it at your throw it at your players in the metaphorical sense, maybe not the literal sense. Alright, so continuing on, we have, so this is what the second layer looks like. It's actually the very bottom. It is full of miniatures, so I'm gonna move a little bit further forward here. This one has twist ties on it to hold it together, because it's so many small pieces. So we're just gonna open this up and get this party started with the remainder of the Witchlight miniatures. This is really well secured, I will say. Miniatures seem very safe. Okay, we're getting there with this twist tie that we're just untwisting. So also, I think that we will figure out what that... So I have this extra piece that goes with one of the miniatures. I'm just not sure which. I think it might go with her. Let's find out. No, there's no way to attach them? No. So this goes with one of the miniatures. We'll figure out which. That's part of the fun of unboxing stuff, I think. It's figuring out how all the pieces go together. I really enjoy doing that. It's like solving a mystery. It's like playing detective, but with miniatures. And that's always fun. Alright, twist tie is off. Goodbye, twist tie. And then we will pull the tape and continue this unboxing. So I will say that I think this is probably... So I've been at WizKids for a while. Been at WizKids a couple years, and I think so far This is my favorite in terms of the level of creativity that they've put into this set, into the miniatures. I really like that they really had fun with it, creating, you know, this set. And, you know, I think Wizards of the Coast, who of course produced Dungeons and Dragons, really got really creative with this book. Again, I haven't played it, so this is just all from observation, but it seems like they really, you know, they really enjoyed themselves when they were putting together the Wild Beyond the Witchlight and wanted to make it a really fun experience, and I definitely get that from these miniatures. Alright. So, now we are moving on to more of the miniatures, and, oh, I found the other part. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just start with the one that goes with that piece that I mentioned, so this piece. And that goes with, I think, yes, beautiful. I had to make sure. So that goes with Skabatha Nightshade. She is number 41 of 50. And look at her, she looks so intimidating. And like some of the detail on this, like I just want to talk about this paint because it's just so beautiful. And the metallic, the colors, the sculpting, everything that they did for this was just absolutely fantastic. So she has this other piece that comes, so you can take the top half of her body off, which is not terrifying at all. And you can actually put it into this other piece. The question is, can I put it into this other piece? Not can you. Can it be done? It's, am I able to do it? Yes. So you kind of have to push, but basically you can attach the lower half, the upper half of her body to this other piece. I'm probably doing it wrong. Wait, nope, that's right. Okay. Yeah, you just kind of gotta push on it, but these miniatures are pretty flexible, so you'll be okay. You can always use the heat gun trick that I talked about in the Tiamat episode. And if you don't know what that means, go back, watch the episode where I show off Tiamat, and you will thank me for the secret to putting together tough miniatures. So, this is another version of the lower half of her body. I'm sure there is some relevance in the campaign that I have not played, so I don't know for sure. If anyone knows, and it's not like a major spoiler, please tell me. I'm very curious. And then this bottom part, I believe, attaches to something else that I have not yet discovered yet. Trying to find whatever it is that they go together, because this says this piece, it looks like it's saddle, and it looks like it attaches, excuse me, to a horse or something. We will find out. We will figure it out together as a team. Is it this? No. Oh! It's the ornithopter. Look at that! That's so cool. Wait, is it the ornithopter? No, it's not the ornithopter. Oh, I got so excited. I thought it was going to be the ornithopter. No, I think, does she go on the ornithopter? She goes on the ornithopter. So, this one, we're learning so many things here. So this lady here, whose name is Endlin Moongrave, attaches to the ornithopter, like that, and I guess she rides it into the night, so that's really cool. So that's super fun. And then we will figure out what happens with Skabatha, I'm sure soon, and I'm excited to find out. So let's continue, and we'll come back to that. So next up, we have let's start here. So this is Skila. She is number 7 out of 10. And then that is her base. So she is next. Then we have, this is, of course, we have Kellic, who is number 6 out of 10. Kelek. Since it doesn't want to focus. Wait. I wish I had like a manual focus on this camera, but I do not. You can sort of see it. Kelek. Kellic, 6 of 10. 7 of 10. 6 of 10. He is 6. So, just repeating that several times so that I'm clear about what number he actually is. Then we have Elkhorn. Elkhorn is 2 of 10. So that's what he looks like. Come on. Please focus. There we go. Elkhorn, 2 out of 10. And then Strongheart, who is 1 out of 10. So that is what Strongheart looks like. And then I will say that Kellic, Skyla, and a couple of the others that I haven't shown you yet are part of the League of Malevolence starter set. So that is something to keep in mind. Strongheart, however, who I have in my hand right now, is part of the Valor's Call starter set, as is Elkhorn. So these two are part of the Valor's Call starter set. And then Skyla and Kellic are part of the League of Malevolence starter set. Continuing, we have Mercion, and Mercion is part of the Valor's Call starter set. And she is number 5 in the set. Oh, she's 5 out of 10. That makes sense, because it's 2 starter sets, 10 figures, Valor's Call, League of Malevolence. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why the numbering is different for these. So that's something really important to keep in mind for those of you who follow the set numbers. Then we have Ringelrun, also part of the Valor's Call starter set. He's number 3. So that's what he looks like. And then anything with like white is harder to get the thing to show up on camera, the base. And then we have Malevolence, who's number 4 out of 10. And Malevolence is the final one who is part of the Valor's Call. So all of these are... Just want to make sure that the screen's not getting cut off. So all of these are Valor's Call. That's Strongheart, Elkhorn, Ringelrun, Malevolence, and Mercion. And then next is Warduke, who looks like a Warduke. Warduke is part of the League of Malevolence, number 8. Alright, and he goes with these two. And then next is Zarek, who is number 10 in the League of Malevolence. And then next after that, we have Zargash, who is number 9 in the League of Malevolence. And he's the final one in the League of Malevolence here. So both the League of Malevolence and Valor's Call are are starter sets, so it's 5 figures each. And these starter sets are both $29.99, and they're available now, so you can buy them at your friendly local game store or online. So keep that in mind. So we have 5 and 5, and they're great. Now we have, next up, we have, try to do all the boosters together, and it's a little bit challenging because things aren't organized the same way, so it's a little bit more, I want to make sure that I do all the booster stuff, and then we can get into the promos and everything like that. So then we have the tin soldiers. Okay. So, next up, I'm just gonna go through these. So then we have the Campestry. This is number 12 of 50, so we're back in booster numbers. It's out of 50. So this is a Campestry. It looks like a little mushroom with a face, smiling mushroom. I don't eat mushrooms, but I think that these smiling mushrooms would make good friends. They're probably terrifying, knowing D&D characters. Are they terrifying? Have you played Witchlight? Tell me, are the Campestry mushrooms friends or foes? Or does it depend? I mean, it's D&D, so it probably depends. Usually it depends in RPGs. Next we have Boggle. Boggle is number 6 of 50. That's Boggle. So, I apologize that the camera's just not catching the bases anymore, so I think I'm just gonna read out the names and the numbers for you, and skip the part about showing the bottom of the base because I feel like it's just not cooperating. Next, we have Darkling, who is number 5 out of 50. Next up is a Red Cap, which is number 9 out of 50. A Red Cap is, of course, at least in my knowledge, a type of gnome. Is he a type of gnome in D&D? I do not know, probably. 9 out of 50. Just one more time, it's a Red Cap. Next, we have Jingle Jangle. And Jingle Jangle is number 14 out of 50. These minis really have a lot of character in this set, and I think, like I said, I like the creativity of these, and I think they had a lot of fun with giving them a lot of character and a lot of flavor, and I really enjoy that about this set. Next we have an Amador, number 27 out of 50. 27? 27 out of 50. The camera's not capturing the color in this, but the Amador looks like a dandelion, I guess. So the stem here is actually green, but the camera's not catching it. It's a green dandelion with a katana. Because, of course, it is. Next, we have Pincushion, who is number 37 out of 50. So I really like this dress. I like the whole aesthetic of this. Next up we have a Quickling, who is number 11 of 50. This one is very tiny, so I don't know that the camera is going to capture it. Maybe I can. Hang on. I'm going to try and manually adjust the focus. There you go. You can really see that figure now. So yeah, I'll just keep manually adjusting the focus while we go. Next, we have, this is Bobby, number 13 out of 50. Next is, oh gosh, it's hard to read this. Brigands Minor is what it says. It is number 1 out of 50. Oh, it's so cute though. Alright. So that's what that looks like. I really like this one. I like the color. It's so fun. And then we have... So we saw Palasha's tank already, so I just want to show you guys what, and she doesn't have a number, but this is what Palasha looks like. Really beautiful. And what's cool about Palasha is she actually fits in the tank, so you can actually go and I'll just show you really quick. I know it's blurry, hang on. You can actually put her mini right on here. And then you can put the tank on, and it works as a whole piece. So she's now... It's hard to hold this sideways to see, but it does fit. The base does fit, it's just, it's hard, you can't really tip it sideways the way I have to show you guys the stuff. But the base fits right in there. And then you can have Palasha in her tank. How cool is that? That is so cool. Like I said, Palasha is the Witchlight Carnival set, so that's where you'll find that. Next is the Giant Dragonfly, number 31 out of 50. So that's the Giant Dragonfly. I'm just automatically showing you the base, even though it's not showing up because of the light. Then we have a Harengon Brigand. There are other Harengon Brigands in this set. This one is part of the boosters though, and this one is number 3 out of 50. Very cool. I really like that battle stance. I think it's very fun. I think it has a lot of energy and a lot of flavor. Next is a Feywild Goblin. So that is what the Feywild Goblin looks like. Number is 2 out of 50. Then we have a Pixie, number 24 out of 50. Then we have a thing called a squirt. Oh, it's got a little face! It's like a little oil can with a face. That's so fun. And it's number 19 out of 50. Look at that. It's so cute. I love it. It's so adorable. Then we have number 39 out of 50 is Tumblestrum and Groke. So, looks to be a bard character of some sort. And I'm guessing Groke is the white frog on their shoulder. And this is, like, I think I said it already, 39 out of 50. Then we have Chucklehead. Chucklehead is it looks to be some sort of dancing pumpkin creature. 18 out of 50. Very nice, very fun. I like how festive he is. Not holiday, not Christmas festive, but like Halloween festive, fall festive. I love that. I feel like all of Witchlight is kind of fall festive. I think that's fun. Next we have Star, who appears to be a displacer beast. 21 out of 50. I would like a pet displacer beast named Star. I would never be able to find them. Speaking of displacer beasts, my favorite of our D&D plush is still the displacer beast. I think it's so cute. So that's Star, and Star is number 21 out of 50, if I have not said that already. I may have. Next is Will, and Will is 20 out of 50. So that is what Will looks like. And like I said, number 20 out of 50. Then we have Quarrelclaw. And Quarrelclaw is number 22. Oh, wait, Quarrelclaw? Clapperclaw. Clapperclaw. And Clapperclaw is number 22 out of 50. That's what the back looks like. Then we have, this is a Bullywug Royal, number 28 out of 50. Then we've got a Gullup the 19th. Gullup the 19th. Number, I had to count that. Number 38 out of 50. They should not be throwing royalty. That is what it looks like. Like I said, number is 38. Next up, we have Agdon Longscarf, number 40. Looks to be another Harengon. Very nice. Then we have a Blink Dog, 16. That is, I really like this. I like the colors. This is fun. I really like colors, if that has not become obvious. I like when miniatures use a lot of fun color, and when they really use the colors in interesting ways. I think those are some of the most exciting things about miniatures for me. You may be different. That's just what I enjoy the most. Next is a Darkling Elder, number 25. I really like this. Ooh, this is so cool. This one, the camera's not gonna capture the real detail, especially in the face. Oh my goodness, the face is amazing. This is a Bullywug Knight, number 4. He looks like he has lost his patience. Considering some of the things my party gets up to, I could not blame him. Next is Glister, number 14. Like that, they look like they're dancing. That's very cool. Love it. So fun. Next is a Myconid adult, number 10. This, it's a lot lighter than it's looking on the camera, the green. Lots of detail here. There's really, they use the paint here to create a lot of additional texture in addition to all the texture coming from the sculpt. Really love it. Really beautiful. Next up we have, this is Periton? 23 is his number. Its number. P-E-R-Y-T-O-N. If you know how to pronounce that, please do tell me. Then, next after that, this is Igwilv's Cauldron. It is iron. It says iron in parentheses on the miniature. Number 49. So this is, Igwilv is one of the special miniatures that's exclusive to the collector's box. There's two, Tasha and Igwilv, so I'll show you both of them when we get there. There's also, I haven't gotten through the promo miniatures yet, but that is Igwilv's Cauldron. This is Cradle Fall, number 30. 30? 30. Very nice. Again, I really like when the sculpts are expressive, and that's kind of a very expressive sculpt. So here we have a sprite, and the sprite is number 7. That is my hair. I apologize. I have a lot of hair. So that is the sprite. Then we have Zybilna. Yes. Zybilna, number 36. I used to have hair just like this, but the other way around. And so I like her. She has the same hair as me. Sort of. But, you know, backwards. If you've been watching this show for long enough, or you were watching Much Ado About Gaming, actually, early on, I used to have a white streak in my hair. But yeah, so this is number 36. This is Gleam, number 15. Next is, I'm just trying to find the last couple of the booster miniatures. This is Grell, number 26. This is a Grell, I'm guessing. I believe Grells are creatures. So this is a Grell. Yes, number 26. Love this. So cool. Then we have what I'm guessing is, yep, Igwilv's Cauldron Gold, number 50. So there are two cauldrons, and this is the gold one. The other one was iron. Next we have Bavlorna Bright Straw, number 42. I don't know what to say about this, except that it's awesome. And, like, there's so much detail. I love it. I love the, like, weird, really, really detailed ones. I think they're my favorites. It's like, if you're gonna make minis, like, go nuts with it. You know, have a lot of fun with it. Next, we have Sir Talavar, number 17. Number 17. I would really love to know the story behind this character. Unless, again, it's a massive spoiler, but this looks like some sort of, like, noble wormling thing. And I think that's fun, and I would love to know. So you tell me, is Sir Talavar a noble knight who also happens to be a wormling? Next up, we have, and this is, I believe, one of the last, if not the last, of the booster minis. I'm just double checking here. So this is Korrid, and Korrid is number 8. So that's Korrid. And now we are going to move over to the Witchlight Carnival, the rest of that set. So we've seen Palasha and Palasha's tank. So next, and the Witchlight Carnival set is kind of like a, it's kind of like a separate, like, premium set. And the set is $79.99. It comes with 10 miniatures. So in addition to Palasha, who we have already seen, it also has Mr. Witch, who you should recognize, of course, from the box and all of the artwork for the set. And of course, the these characters are not numbered. And then we have, I have to, trying to do these now in order, Mr. Light, who is a lot of fun and very colorful. And lots of different patterns, super, super awesome. And then we have Northwind and Red, who we already saw. Yes, so Northwind and Red are also in this set. Of course, we already saw them a little bit earlier. Thaco, who is this one? Yes, this figure. And then we also have Burley. Who, again, lots of character, lots of flavor, really feels like they're part of this world. Then, after that, we have, this is going to take a second, Candlefoot. Who is this character? Durlagron, who we have already seen. Of course, Durlagron is this, right? Yep. So, and of course we include Durlagron, who we've seen already. And then last, but certainly not least, is Kettle Steam. And just as a reminder, none of these bases have numbers on these premium sets. So that is why I'm not saying any numbers. And then, of course, we have a couple of promo sets. Some of them are retailer exclusive, some of them are online exclusive. So one of the promo sets, technically two of the promo sets, are the Tin Soldiers So the tin soldiers, there's 4 figures, but there's 2 in the promo set. So there's 2 sets of 2. So this is promo set 1. So this is, so these are lettered. So this is A. And then this is B. And these are in one promo set that is for retailers. So you should be able to find these at your friendly local game store. And then this is C and D. So this is from another promo set. Right now I believe the C and D are only exclusive to this collector's edition because I don't think we have released the other promo set for sale yet. So we will, but for the moment, I believe it's exclusive to that. If I'm incorrect, I will tell you in the chat. So look in the chat just to be sure. Then another promo set that we have is the Harengon Brigands, which is exclusive to dndmini.com. And that is, I believe there's 3 of them. Actually, it's 2 of them, and then 1 is a separate promo that we haven't released yet elsewhere either. So this is one of them, so I'm just going to show you them one at a time. So this one has an axe. So the official name of this is Harengon Brigand with Poleaxe. So that's this one. Then we have Harengon Brigand with Short Sword. And this one is the one that I believe is separate. And again, correct about that, I will let you know in the chat. And then we have Harengon Brigand with Longbow. And now, of course, we have the 2 figures that are exclusive to the collector's edition. The first of them being Igwilv, who is again not numbered. So this is Igwilv. You can only get this character in the collector's edition. So the collector's edition is very, very limited. So if you do love Igwilv, or you love the other character that I'm about to show you and you really want it, you're going to need to purchase the collector's edition, which you can purchase on dndmini.com, as well as a very limited number of retailers, like extremely limited. So if your retailer can't get it, don't be surprised. The best place to get it is dndmini.com. And then, of course, we have the legend, the queen, Tasha. We all love Tasha. Her Cauldron of Everything changed so much of D&D. I hope for the better. I think for the better, but Tasha is such an iconic character. So that is the Tasha figure in the collector's box. Really, really well done. I love it. And let me just clean up the zoom here so you can... So this, my friends, I'm going to try and get everything in the frame, is everything from D&D Icons of the Realms, the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. There are so many amazing characters, so many amazing figures. It is so much fun. They really, really went for it with the designs, with the paint jobs, with the sculpts. They really had a lot of fun with it. I am so excited about this set, and of course it is available now at your friendly local game store and online. So if you would like to purchase either the collector's edition, or you would like to purchase which again is super limited, so if you can't get it, don't be surprised. If you want to purchase the boosters, the booster bricks, or one of the premium sets, or the starter sets, so the Witchlight Carnival and the Swamp Gas Balloon are the premium sets, and they are $79.99. The League of Malevolence and Valor's Call are the starter sets. They are $29.99. If you want to purchase any of those, you can do so at your friendly local game store and online today. The booster bricks are $159.92. They also sell as single boosters, so that is also something to keep in mind. But with that, I hope that you really enjoyed this unboxing. I really enjoyed finally being able to unbox this set for you. I love it so much. I think it's great. I am so excited to play this campaign now with these miniatures. It's going to be a lot of fun. But with that, I hope that you have a wonderful holiday. I hope you stay safe. I hope you stay healthy. There will be no show next week as I am away. So I will see you in the new year. I hope that you have a great New Year's, everyone. And if you have already celebrated the holidays, I hope you had a wonderful holiday. If you're about to celebrate the holidays, I hope you do have a wonderful holiday. I love you. WizKids loves you. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye!